every C code starts with a standard input output header file, and this lets us work with input and output objects such as printf and scanf. Header files add functionality to our C programs, and every C program has to start with a header file of hash include stdio.h. So whenever you want to write your line of C, you'll always write that header file so that it helps us to inherit the properties of printing and scanning. Okay. We then write our main function after writing the header file, and the main function is simply the function that is first executed in your program. This takes up the syntax below. So we have int first, then main. Since it is the main function, then we open those two brackets and then open two curly brackets like that. Then whatever we need to be output is going to be written in this block, in these two parentheses. That is what the compiler is going to actually read. So maybe we want to print out, and to print, we use the keyword printf. So we want to print f, and we want to print welcome to EduFree. Close that. So you have to close that and then also close the bracket. Then every statement within the main function has to be terminated. So we terminate using a semicolon. Then main function returns, so we put return, it returns, that is small letter, sorry, it returns 0. So we terminate that. So if we build and run this code, we expect to have an output welcoming us to EduFree. So let's come here and then build and run this code. So if you build and run, we have welcome to EduFree in our command prompt. Then another key concept you have to learn before we move into variables is the commenting. Commenting is simply writing those lines that are going to aid the reader of the code to easily understand what the code is all about. So maybe I'm typing this code, and before I print out this statement, I want to let the programmer or I myself that made the code, so that I easily remember what I wrote, or I make the person reading my code easily understand what I'm writing. So maybe I can write a comment like, we are welcoming people to EduFree. So this does not get printed out on the screen. It is simply the lines that help the user to read the code. In other words, whenever the compiler is running and it reaches this line, it simply skips that line and moves to the next line. Then we also have an issue of having multiple comments. Maybe it is a very big text. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. We are welcoming people to EduFree, and I do control copy that so that I can paste it very many times. So to have a multi-line comment, in other words, when the lines are so many, we simply use that forward slash, then put a star, and then we write our many lines. If you put backslash star, you can have your comments in very many lines. Then when your comment is done, whatever you're writing, you simply put a star and then put another forward slash to close the comment. And this will not return any error when we run our code. So you see, this will not return anything. So if I close that and then build and run again, we have welcome to EduFree. Okay. So whatever code is here has been, whatever we are typing within our comment has been skipped. The compiler is only actually recognizing hash include, int main, printf, and return. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's now look into variables.